At Rasmussen University, green means go.
Straight ahead, a house near Rhinelander was set on fire on purpose. We'll learn about a man arrested for arson.
Plus, the city of Wausau is seeking safer water. We'll hear about the plan to remove lead service lines.
And Wisconsin firefighters going beyond the call by rescuing the same person twice. We'll have the details as your local news starts right now.
News Watch 12 with Dan Hagan, Jessica Jukic, and Jeff Weller.
Good evening and welcome to News Watch 12 at 5. I'm Dan Hagan.
And I'm Jessica Jukic. Yesterday, a fire broke out at a house just west of Rhinelander. According to the Oneida County Sheriff's Office, the fire was started on purpose and they have a person in custody. Here's the fire at 5889 Highway 8 in the town of Crescent. A caller stated that there was flames 10 feet in the air. When first responders arrived yesterday afternoon, the house was fully engulfed. Oneida County Sheriff's Office deputies were able to determine that the fire was started intentionally.
And 34-year-old Chad Bambro is accused of starting that fire in Crescent yesterday. He was arrested on arson, damage of property by explosives, and recklessly endangering safety. Sheriff's deputies believes that he ingested illegal drugs, and that was a factor in the incident. Bambro appeared in court by video. A cash bond was set for $25,000. He is scheduled to be back in court on March 9th. Bambro has been found guilty of trespassing and theft in the past. The most common sources of lead in drinking water are because of lead pipes, faucets, and plumbing.
It's common in households that were made before 1986 and can result in major health problems or even death. Newswatch 12's Mohammed Abdul Kawi went to the Wausau City Hall to speak with Mayor Katie Rosenberg about removing lead pipes. Mohammed?
Well, Dan and Jessica, it's estimated that there are around 8,000 lead service lines still in use in Wausau. The mayor told me one of her top priorities is replacing those as quickly as possible.
It's considered a neurotoxin, so you don't want to have that in your water.
Lead pipes have been an issue in Wausau way before Katie Rosenberg became the mayor, but she's trying to solve that problem.
And one of the struggles we have is when we are reconstructing a street in front of a residential or a business, it's usually residential where the struggle. We come to them and we say, hey, we have a lead service line here. We're replacing it on our city side that we own, but we think maybe you should replace the line going into your house. So, that costs a couple $1,000s.
There are currently about 8,000 lead service lines in use in Wausau. Funding through the DNR will help remove lead pipes in the city.
But if you find a lead lateral or a lead line on the city side and on the consumer side, it's about $10,000 from the road all the way up and replacing their meter too. So, that's not a small amount of money, but it's the right thing to do for our future, for our kids, for everyone.
Mayor Rosenberg says while it may seem like a lot to deal with, other cities around Wisconsin were able to remove their lead pipes.
It's a struggle, but these other cities, they've just kept at it. And that's what we got to keep doing. And we want to keep at it, and we also want to go faster at it.
The main goal is to provide as much people with safe water in the city of Wausau.
But it's one of our number one jobs. And frankly, after the last year of going through the PFAS situation, it's really important that we get a grasp on what are the emerging contaminants, as well as getting rid of those old contaminants that we know a lot about. So, it's critical.
Reporting in Wausau, Mohammed Abdul Kawi, Newswatch 12.